ruts are especially deep, and with the way the sun is shining down on this, it can be especially deceitful as to what really lies ahead out there. As nice clean start, it looks like. An early lead, anyway, belonging to that 37 machine of Cannon Hargrove out of Montgomery, Texas, on an EBR Renan Dunlop Oakley backed ride. He finished 16th in Moto number 1, but a good jump off the gate here in Moto. Actually, they're going to give the lead to the 15. I guess I might have looked at that a little wrong. That's Chase Lawton out of Foster, Rhode Island. He finished 5th in Moto 1 on the Fox Moto Links Racing MXTire.com Moto Sandbox machine. But I swear I saw at 32 up there, or 37 up there up front for at least just a moment, if nothing else.
You know that Stay Sick Whole Shot Award, you got to hit it just right, to grab that transponder. It looks like Lawton may have grabbed it.
That's very true, and I was looking at what happened after that, so looks like the 28 back there in the number 2 spot. Nathan Hummel was 4th place finisher in Moto 1.
Look at those ruts as they come through.
I know.
They're in the back of the track right now at the end of Storyland.
And the way they go from light to shadow like that has got to be tough on these youngsters' eyes. And actually, goggle choice. I mean, what way do you go on goggle choice on this?
I've noticed a lot of guys, they just go with the traditional clear lens, but me personally, I would think I'd run like a rose lens, something that really shades out the sun but still brightens the shadows.
Right. Beautiful overhead view from the Racer TV live drone as our riders wrapping up lap number 1. We'll get them all sorted out for you, as they've been a lot of changes since they swept through the whole shot forest there just a few moments ago, Dean Dias, and we're about ready to see what it looks like here at the end of lap 1. Is that Lawton back out front? No, that's Cannon. That is Cannon Hargrove, the 37 machine out front. Nathan Hummel in 2nd. Deacon Deno in the number 3 spot. Heath Fisher's 4th. Cade Johnson in 5th. Jesse Turner in 6th. Cole Timbo in 7th. Chase Lawton has dropped to 8th. Wyatt Harrington in 9th. And Max Shane. And there's something about it. You may be right about being able to trip that transponder if you hit it just right, but it seems like some of those riders that are finding that just right place there are finding themselves in about the 6th to 8th place position by lap 1 end.
Yeah, I think what generally happens is those guys hug the inside and that transponder's right there, but then you got the guys from the outside barreling in with all that momentum, and that sets them up for the inside as they come around the next corner.
Yeah, it changes a whole little different perspective on.
We see the whole crew go through the 10 Commandments now, man. These guys are tight. We got a battle on our hands. As your leader, Cannon Hargrove, starting to stretch it out just a bit over the rest of the crew. The 28 Nathan Hummel still in 2nd. The 3rd spot, right on the top 3 is Deacon Deno.
Is that Johnson?
It looks like Johnson, if I had to guess.
Okay, Johnson really on some moves right now, it looks like, as he's trying to work up through the pack. Or double check that number. That is the 23. Yes, Kate Johnson, Yamaha rider, 5th place ride, man. Looking really aggressive right now, looking to make some gains, it looks like.
Yeah, he's just there behind Heath Fisher, so Fisher fighting him off right now as they jump into the sand sweeper.
And it shouldn't be too far ahead. Deno and Hummel, the 3rd and 2nd place ride, as there is a little bit of a gap now. You can see starting to develop between them, but we got a 2x2 battle going on right now, which might play in the favor of Cannon Hargrove up front there.
Man, look how rough and gnarly this track's getting right now. I was talking to a couple riders earlier. They said there's no smooth lines, no good lines out here.
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, we got the bird's eye view up here in the tower on the RacerTV.com.
They're right there, one of the. No, that's not the turn. That's.
Whoa!
Did they touch in air?
It almost seemed like it, but I think they just got really close.
Wow, wrapping up lap 2. Hargrove gets the credit, but .068 is what it's saying the distance was between them. Hummel still back in the number 2 spot. Around the billboard they go. This race is on. It's just now starting to heat up. Cade Johnson running about 3 seconds back in 3rd. But as we head into the whole shot forest now, Dean, wow, the gloves are off in this one, and these guys came to fight.
There's no doubt about it. Like you said, Johnson, he was on a move. He's actually going to pass Fisher on that lap right there as Fisher checks in the 4th spot. And the 5th spot right on the top 5 is the 43 machine of Cole Timbo.
Well, Cannon Hargrove finished 16th in Moto number 1, so he's fighting for everything he can for, if nothing else, bragging rights here in these final 2 motos. and obviously as to finish as strong as he can possibly in the overall top 10. Look at this. Back and forth.
Back and forth, no doubt about it. Look, oh, we got a little block pass here.
Wow, that's the first move I've seen in a while like that.
Yeah, it makes it difficult to make those kind of moves with all those ruts out there.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot. They've been sticking to, hitting their marks and things like that, but especially in that part of the track, at least a lot of the races I've been watching today. And right now, Hummel has gotten around Hargrove, but Hargrove is not relinquishing so easily. He's gotten back. They've seesawed back and forth, but it looks like maybe Hummel's securing it now.
We'll see what happens. They go through the sand area here. We know that Hargrove, he's on a mission. He wants to hunt him down and charge him down. Let's see what he could do as they exit the sand sweeper here. We see Cade Johnson, I believe, coming in the picture on that Yamaha. He definitely sticks out in that Yamaha. It's good to see that Yamaha there in the top 3.
Yeah, actually, Johnson may be closing some ground up on these guys right now. There was a 3.1 second gap, and it looks like there is as much between second and third as there is between first and second now. So Hargrove may be on the fade, at least for the moment. If that's the case, or at least a steady ride, and if he's not picking it up and Cade Johnson is, then this is going to close up pretty quick. 206.3 for Hummel that time, a 208.7, so a 206.6. So, yeah, a little bit of a fade there for Hargrove, at least on that lap. He drops back 2.3 seconds, and now he's starting to feel that pressure from Johnson as we round the billboard. Coming out now through the Yamaha mechanics area. What a great place for that Yamaha rider to start putting the pressure on.
Absolutely. Want to see that Yamaha rider there put the pressure on the 37 of Cannon Hargrove. Well, Hargrove says, no thanks, man. I'm going to turn it up a notch. I know I faded just a little bit in that lap. But, that's how those battles go. The battles tend to slow the riders down as they try block passing and taking different lines.
Absolutely.
So advantage for Cade Johnson right now. Look at that good line right there for Johnson through the 10 Commandments.
Mercy. He does it. Takes it all the way to the outside. And he hangs on.
And cuts in right there. That was a good move right there by Johnson.
Yeah, very well executed move. And a lot of riders now starting to, especially on these smaller bikes, drift outside on this turn now. You can see how defined those inside lines are and how deep those ruts are. And on these bikes right here may not be the best choice for trying to get through on.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You see him opening up the outsides, carrying a lot more momentum through those corners. And Johnson already started to put a little distance there on Hargrove, so maybe he is putting a charge on Nathan Hummel now.
Blood in the water type scenario, and feeling in the obvious adrenaline boost of making some gains out there. But one thing to point out, Hummel has not gotten any further ahead of the second place now, which is Cade Johnson, than he was of Hargrove whenever they finished up the last lap, which was about 2.5 seconds, and I think we're still in that range. And Cade Johnson launching right there as he is trying to make up as much real estate as possible on the 28 of Hummel, and he's doing a pretty good job as we hit the Bermuda Triangle. We get within about 5 bike lengths as Hummel accelerates out, but as we head over the Tunnel of Love here in just a moment and set things up, I don't believe that we're going to see so much easy ride up front for Hummel from this point on, because the pressure cooker is now starting to pressurize.
Absolutely, see them hug that way inside line, but what I noticed a couple corners ago, he really came in a little bit wider and had a better arc to that corner and carried more momentum than our leader, Nathan Hummel. So hopefully Hummel can get it figured out as he feels the pressure now by Cade Johnson.
Man, got to be a good feeling going by that Yamaha mechanics area. One pass a lap before setting the next rider up for what almost appears to be the exact same kind of setup. Let's see what happens going through the 10 Commandments here. This is exactly what happened last time. Can he make that same gain on Hummel as he did on Hargrove? Not necessarily, but he did make up a little bit of ground. But Hummel pushes back, does not let Johnson around.
These guys are definitely fighting tooth and nail right now, looking good. I'll give you a top 10 rundown now while we watch Nathan Hummel and Cade Johnson. Coming in the third spot right now, checking in will be Cannon Hargrove's fourth spot, Cole Timbo on number 43 machine. Deacon Din on the 49, he's making some moves up there. And sixth spot, 57 of Jessen Turner, so good ride for Turner there. And back to seventh spot, so fading a little bit, the 47 of Heath Fisher. And still in that eighth spot is Chase Lawton, who got that whole shot earlier. And ninth spot, we see Wyatt Harrington. And in the 10th place position, rounding out your top 10, the number 79 machine of Max Shane.
I wonder, did Cade Johnson hit a wall, or did Nathan Hummel find more? as he seems to stretch it out. But coming off that section, it seems like it starts to tighten back up again, Dean Dias.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Johnson's still on a tear right now. I'd say he probably made a little mistake right there, lost a little ground, but he is quick to make it back up.
Back into the heart of the race course over the the ski jump now, basically into a roller section, into, I don't know what you call that big sandy monstrosity there, sweeper type turn around Polysport Beach now. And again, right back to almost 5 bike lengths that separate. We'll see right here, though, this time around, cross flags are out halfway point on this one, so this is where the homework starts to pay off.
Yeah, like I said, Kate Johnson definitely lost a little bit of time, but you see right there as they check in, the lap time is still just a hair faster, about 0.2 of a second or so.
Man, it almost looks like Johnson or Hummel, I don't know, he's lost a little bit of ground and now starting to pick that momentum back up. But Kate Johnson, man, has really got himself in an even better position than what he had him a lap ago. So now when we go down through the 10 Commandments, this is going to be interesting. Again, we'll see if Johnson goes for the same line. Well, I think he's going for something different this time. He's going for an inside line, looks like. No
doubt about it. He carried that momentum. He went the long way around, but had so much momentum and slingshot it out of that corner right there and gave him a good drive alongside his 10 Commandments. To see if he makes a pass on the outside as we see Hummel go to the inside. Oh, Hummel goes down. Tough break for Hummel, but Kate Johnson takes advantage of that mistake right there by Hummel. And a couple more riders looks like they're going to slide through. I believe Hummel may be getting back up in that third place position.
Yeah, Hummel, a good drive for Hummel coming down through the 10 Commandments and even into that turn, but just trying to protect as much of the inside and shorten that turn up as he could, but he could not match the momentum that Johnson had coming through that turn. But the little tip over there takes him back. That brings the 37 now. Cannon Hargrove up into the number 2 spot, and that is still the 23 in third now. So, 28, I mean, and Nathan Hummel in third. So he is still a top 3 ride. You can't take a lot away from him. Man, what a heartbreaker that's got to be for him right now.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, he was on the ride for his life right there. Unfortunately, making that little mistake, like you said, guarding that inside. You know, that's the hardest part about being a leader.
Yeah.
You don't know where to go, whether to go inside or outside. And he did the right thing by going to that middle inside right there, but the rut monster got him again.
Yeah, the rut monster. I think that's exactly it. Cole Timbo, by the way, still back in the number 4 spot, about 8 seconds back. Deacon Dino in 5th. This is after 5 laps complete. We are just past the halfway point. Justin Turner, the 57 KTM, in 6th. In 7th place, Heath Fisher, the 47 machine. He was an early leader. Also Chase Lawton, who got the whole shop. Steady back in the 8th spot aboard the number 15. Wyatt Harrington in 9th aboard the 24. Max Shane in 10th. We're wrapping up lap 6. Johnson, Hargrove, Hummel, 1, 2, and 3 in this one now. Nathan Hummel's lap time dropped to a 2:19. He lost 10 seconds on that lap, believe it or not, and still has a 5.3 second lead over 4th place Cole Timbo.
Yeah, it looks like Deacon Dino, he's there in the 5th spot behind Timbo. Look for that battle to shape up here very shortly as he ran about a second faster, and as you can see on time in the scoring, he's only 9/10 of a second behind.
That's where the hot race, the highest contested position in the top 10 happens to be at the moment. Dino trying to move up from 5th into the number 4 spot as we watch these riders heading toward the 10 Commandments now. Trying to see right there and making sure that is the battle we were thinking we were looking at there.
I believe it was. I thought I seen 19, but it has to be the 49 and Deacon Dino right there.
Is that? I thought I saw 57 there for a moment, so that might be Jessamine Turner and Heath Fisher we're watching battle right now for 6th and 7th.
It's 43, I believe, there.
Okay, that is Cole Timbo then we're looking at right there. And that is Deacon Dino right behind Cole Timbo. So yes, the 43 and 49 is what we're seeing here.
Inside line there for Dino, trying to make a move as they come out of the sand sweeper. Not going to happen.
So right now, I think a couple good battles going on. You got the Deacon Dino and Timbo battle going on, and like I was saying there, Jessamine Turner and Heath Fisher also a good battle going on. There was about a second separating those two as well. Really hard to choose which battle to watch at this point, I believe, for these folks. There's the Timbo. Timbo's going to leave the door. Oh, I thought he was going to leave that door open, but not able to step in was Deno, the 49 machine.
Yeah, Deno came out of the inside. I don't think he had enough drive to get over that double there before the finish, so it set him back just a bit. But look at him recharging right now as they get ready to approach the billboards, the mechanics area.
Yeah, I want you to also keep it. Yeah. Oh!
Outside line. That momentum.
It's paying off for Deno, right? At least at the moment. Let's see what happens through the whole shot for us.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Nice and smooth transition there with a single into the straightaway here.
Look right behind him. Chesson Turner.
Knock, knock. Look who's there. It's Chesson Turner. He has joined this party right now in that 6th place position, trying to make a move into the top 5. Oh, mistake there by Deno.
Heath Fisher's right there as well, so we're about ready to see a 4-way shootout possibly shape up here. Wow, I tell you, man, Chesson Turner really leaping into the battle for this 4th place position. Turner, let's see, looking at his Moto 1 results, finishing 6th place, so he's riding a very consistent moto right now. And he's getting stronger here toward the end. We are about less than 4 minutes remaining in this one right now, 16 minutes into the race, and he really seems to be coming to life right now.
Man, that's got to be tough right there. You see those guys going single file in one rut right there. That rut's super deep. Any little mistake in front of you, it's going to be chaos.
I tell you, it's hard not to just sit here, and I'm sitting on the edge of my seat right now and holding my breath for these riders. It's hard not to just be a race fan and just fall into a zone watching to see whether or not they're going to keep it up through this racetrack. I mean, wow.
1 sec, boys. Don't forget, at the Blue Cooler Beach, 6:30, that's starting right now, the 2-stroke sound competition. Whoever can produce the best 2-stroke sound will win a cooler. So head on to the beach right now. Going to get started in just a few minutes. So head on down to the beach and I'll get a chance to win a cooler. And I'm going to head down to the podium.
Ding, ding.
I'm not even going down there because I'm so confident in my 2-stroke sounds. I don't want to take the cooler for somebody else that deserves it, you know? Speaking of 2-strokes, we're hearing them right now as they come and check in with us. Your leader is Cade Johnson. 10-second lead nearly over the 2nd place rider, Cannon Hargroves. 3rd spot running your top 3, Nathan Hummel on the number 28 machine. The 49 and 4th, that's Deacon Deno. And the 5th spot running your top 5, the 43 of Cole Timbo. In 6th spot is Chesson Turner on the 57. Then we got the 15 of Chase Lawton, who's going to move up a position in that 7th spot. Max Shane on the number 79 machine. He is in the 8th spot. 9th spot is Canyon Richards, also making some moves and still fading just a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Maybe needs a little bit of water right there and staying hydrated. The number 10 machine of 47. Sorry. And the 10th place position, number 47 of Heath Fisher. So I started running my 2-stroke motor with my voice.
Right now, I tell you, Cade Johnson really putting together a good first part of this race, having to pass up through the pack to get in the position. And, you know, at about the halfway point, just past the halfway point, he was able to make that pass, make it stick. And, you know, that's when I said we'll see where whose homework pays off. And right now it is Cade Johnson's paying off with near 10-second lead over Hargrove and Hummel. And again, Deno now into that number 4 spot as he was around Timbo. Turner in 6th, Lawton in 7th, Max Shane in 8th, Canyon Richards in 9th, and Heath Fisher now back in the number 10 spot. Chesson Turner, see if he might be up around in the 5th place now. You watching this battle? I'm watching other things.
I'm watching this battle as well. I'm trying to catch a couple of these numbers right here. Don't forget, guys, go on right now at the beach. Got to bring your 2-stroke sounds over there. Look at this battle right now, Rodney, as we're watching on Racer TV. Oh, a mistake right there for, I believe, the number 28 machine, Nathan Hummel.
Yeah, so Deno, I believe, is going to get a podium spot now. The number 49 machine, as white flag is out for our leader. And this one is going to be coming to a close here soon. Cade Johnson, Cannon Hargrove, Nathan Hummel, Deacon Deno is 4th. Cole Timbo not checked in. Chesson Turner up to the number 5 spot. That might have been a pass. Cole Timbo in the number 6 spot. Chase Lawton is 7th now in the number 15. Canyon Richards up to 8th. Been a while since we've seen that. Max Shane at 9th and Heath Fisher now rounding out the top 10.
Definitely some great racing. As we said, it's white flag, but you can't lock this one up by all means. There's still a lot of great racing going on right now on the track. As we watch, I believe, Cade Johnson come around. Got to be feeling pretty comfortable right now with an 11.3-second lead on his competition.
Well, a 2-1 scenario is what he's going to be faced with heading into Moto number 3. Heath Fisher, his strongest competitor, the 47's looking at a 110 right now. Cannon Hargrove, who's running on that 37 machine, a 16th place position in Moto number 1, so a 16-2 for him. Nathan Hummel, the 28 machine, a 4, so a 3 and 4. So Hummel would be his closest competitor at this point. Then Deacon Deno back in the number 5 position here on the 49 machine is looking at a 9.5. So really, I mean, this championship, at least heading into Moto 3, looks like it could come down between Johnson and Hummel if things continue the way they are and finish up here at the Checkers on this one.
No doubt it'll turn out to be a barn burner, as we hear Wes Kane say quite often.
Someone's been playing with matches, boys.
We got a little battle right here as I see that under a second between Hargroves and Hummel as we see them battle when they came by through here. You know, they're fighting it out behind Cade Johnson as
Hummel,
we're watching on the screen right now.
Yeah, Hummel trying to make up that lost ground as we head for Checkers now. And a Moto 2 win for the 23 Yamaha mounted pilot of Cade Johnson from Hideaway, Texas on the Blue Crew National Sheriff's Association Moose Racing Parts Unlimited back Yamaha. Cannon Hargrove will finish up in the number 2 spot. Nathan Hummel in 3rd. Deacon Deno holds on for the 4th place position, and a stellar ride as well for the 57 of Jessen Turner. Turner looking at a 6.5 and great consistent runs for him. Cole Timbo, the 43 machine, will finish up in the number 6 spot. Chase Lawton 7th, Kenyon Richards in 8th, Max Shane in 9th, and Heath Fisher will round out the top 10, as we said, after 10 laps of racing. And Cade Johnson headed to the podium down there where we will be speaking with Jason Wygant.
All right, let's do this. This is a big one. Grabbing the gold on the Yamaha. Always needs the podium hat. Let's do this right. All the riding was dialed. You good? All right, we'll make it work. Let's hear it for Cade Johnson. There you go. Buddy, that was an excellent ride. Take me through it.
Well, I got out to a pretty solid start. My Dunlop tires hooked up great. I'm running the MX-33 right now because it's a little bit dry slick out there, but it worked out great. I was just charging through the track one by one. They ended up proving all the outsides, and previous year I kind of lost the championship over that, so I kind of overcame my kryptonite. And I was just smooth all along, and me and Nate got in a battle, and I think he went down. We were side by side, so I couldn't see him, but yeah, my buddy Cannon got second, and I'm so pumped about this, and finally got in the box on number 1.
There you go, got the gold. Great stuff, Cade. Yeah, there you go. X Games style, that gold medal there. There you go. Who do you want to thank, man?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to my team, National Sheriff Association, Yamaha, Donnie Lewis, Ed Torrance, Danny Lewis, Blue Crew, my mechanics, Sean Ackley Sr., Cole Engel, Jake Butler, my trainers, Quicks Motor Ranch, Matt Cleveland, MTF, Colleen Millsaps, Little Brent P, Monster Army, Dunlop Elite, SKDA, JMS, Enzo Suspension, FMF Pipes, Hammer Nutrition, just everyone that's my sister, my entire family, for coming out, my aunt, my little cousin Leela, mom and dad, everyone, thank you so much. I couldn't do it without y'all.
Cade Johnson taking the win. All right, we need Cannon up here for second. That's good stuff. They're pretty good buds right there. Let's see if we can squeeze through. Let's have second place, Cannon Hargrove. That was a pretty fun moto to watch. How was it for you? Take me through it.
It was really good. I got off to an amazing start. I don't think I got the whole shot, but I was first around the second turn. And then I just rode from there. I had a couple bad laps, got a little squirrely, got past a couple times, and then I just rode home. So it was pretty good.
Awesome. 1 second here. All right, the big bikes are gone. Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, Tapped House, Taylor Painter, EBR Performance, Altus Motorsports, Dunlop Tires, Brandon USA, Oakley Motorsports, HB Graphics, and everyone else. Thank you.
Let's hear it for him. Second place, Cannon Hargrove. That is awesome. And Nathan Hummel had a great ride as well for third. And we will bring him up for the bronze. Let's hear it for Nathan Hummel. Take me through that one, Nate. Close.
It was good, rough. Crashed in that corner, same way I did the other day. And then Cannon got around me. Just got back up as fast as possible and then just finished off the race.
You proud of the third? Is that solid?
Yeah.
Who do you want to thank, man?
Mom, Dad, Jesus Christ to keep me safe. All my friends, 60 Scott, Pro Taper, HB Moto, and everybody else. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it for Nathan Hummel taking third. There you go. And I do have a Stasic Hole Shot Award here. Chance Lawton, had him around the podium throughout the week. Let's bring Chance on up and give him a Stasic Hole Shot Award. He's on the way. All right, Chance, good job. And then we'll send it back up to the tower. We got some much bigger machines. Pays to read. Hole shot goes to Chase Lawton. Come on over. Yeah, Chase. Hold that up. There you go. How'd you pull that start, Chase?
I just lean back and grab my gears.
That's how they do it. Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my sister, my mechanic Banjo, Moto Sandbox, Kyle Cheeseman, Tyler Bowers, the Bakers, Lynx Racing, Greg, Factory Connection, Todd. My bike's been amazing. Mika Metals, Nahilo, and everybody else who gets me up here. Thank you so much.
Chase Lawton has your Stasic Hole Shot Award, everybody.